We've started our day in Kinsale, and it sure is a beaut, let me tell ya. All of the Irish people that we have met told us we have to go to Kinsale, and it is just absolutely beautiful. The little sailboats everywhere. We had a wonderful little breakfast at the Lemon Leaf. And then we decided to take a little walk about this brightly painted town and check everything out. It definitely was a treat. On the plane ride in, I had watched a show about Irish foods, and a little shop in Kinsale was on it. So I absolutely had to stop. It was a chocolate shop, and we loaded up on chocolates. Once we left Kinsale, we toured Fort Charles. Take a listen to a snippet of our tour.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you've heard what life was like for the soldiers. What are your thoughts about women soldiers at this stage? Yes or no?
Still yes.
Still yes? Now, officially there was never supposed to be any.
Right.
However, there's a catch. There was women soldiers, but they disguised themselves as men.
Yeah.
So in the British Army, we know of at least 60 women who joined up between the 1660s and 1813. France, before the Revolution, it's 40, 30 afterwards. During the US Civil War, the current best estimate is somewhere between 600 to 1,000 women served in the Union and Confederate armies, and the men around them completely oblivious. The woman from Dublin, her name is Christian or Catherine Cavagna. Her husband goes out one night, he gets incredibly drunk, he ends up becoming a soldier. Well, it took him a few months, but eventually he got a letter to her telling her he's fighting in the Netherlands. Catherine wasn't happy, so she asked her mother to take care of their two children. She cut her hair, she put on his clothes, and she joined the army as well in an attempt to find him. It is a testament to how unobservant men actually are, because Catherine serves for 13 years in the military. 13. During her time as a soldier, a Dutch woman accused her of being the father of her child. She said she was, so that everyone definitely believes she's a man. And it is only when she's wounded on the 4th occasion that the doctor who examined her discovered that she's a woman.
On our way to Castle Haven Bay, we needed gas, so we stopped in a little town called Timoleague, and we were pleasantly surprised with an extremely old friary dating back to the early 1300s. So we got to tour it and look at the burial grounds. Extremely creepy, but extremely cool. I'm really glad we stopped. We were getting hungry, so we decided to make lunch in the camper, and then we carried it over to these little picnic tables and ate lunch with a murder of crows. It was wonderful. Say ah. Ah. After lunch, we traveled onward to our final destination for the evening, Castle Haven Bay.
Okay. In 3/4 of a mile, turn right onto Main Street.
Everybody breathe. Well, this is our spot for the night. It's perfect. And there's even a coffee trailer right next to us. I absolutely stopped, got something to drink, and got something yummy to eat. And then we decided to make dinner. So tonight, it was pork chops and peas. We even shared our dinner with some local pups.
There you go, baby. Peas and pork chops. Oh,
Thank you for being patient.
what a good baby. You're eating good tonight.
After dinner, we headed to our kayaking at night adventure. Started at 9:30. It's just wild at how light it is outside. So we're kayaking in Castle Haven Bay, and we have the opportunity and possibility to see some bio-luminescent organisms. How you doing back there?
Good.
We were a little nervous at first, but once we got out there and doing our thing, it was great. No issues at all. And our tour guide, I think his name was William, he was full of all of the historical facts of Castle Haven Bay, which was just really, really cool. He told us everything that he knows. Which also made it a little creepy for us because we were spending the night there, and there have been several battles and several deaths in this bay. But hey, we're in Ireland. There's lots of all that stuff everywhere. Guys, it is 11 o'clock at night, and we are finishing up our kayaking trip in Castle Haven Bay. 11 o'clock at night. It is still perfectly, beautifully light outside. You can still see the clouds. Crazy. Summer solstice time in Ireland. Beautiful. Amazing. We're out in the middle of Castle Haven Bay. It's probably like midnight. It's dark as hell. Creepy. And we're surrounded by bioluminescent organisms. I cannot record it, but it is one of the most memorable experiences of my life. I've wanted to do this my whole life. Well, thanks to Jess. All right, guys, it's after midnight. We'll see you tomorrow. Night.